Motorsport fans live for the big events. The Indy 500, the Le Mans 24 Hour, Rally Monte Carlo. Racing game fans understandably want a taste of this action as well. Thankfully, many of the biggest sims out there either allow you to recreate these events at home, or even take things one step further and host official versions that you can take part in. iRacing is one such service, and every year, to go alongside their plethora of weekly series races, they host a series of special events. These events range from 24-hour team endurance races to the virtual Chili Bowl Nationals. In this video, I'm going to take you through each and every one of these special events that is currently scheduled to take place in 2022. Now, full disclosure, this video is being created in January and the list is accurate as of now, so if you're watching this in October and some of the events are missing, have been cancelled or rescheduled, I can only apologise. Just before I jump in with the list, if you want to see more iRacing content as well as all sorts of other sim racing content, why don't you subscribe to the Traxion channel and ring the notification bell to catch our future uploads. So, without further ado, here is every iRacing special event scheduled for 2022 in chronological order. First up, we have the Roar Before the 24. Taking place between the 14th and 16th of January, this race acts as the warm-up for the full Daytona 24-hour race taking place the week after. A multi-class mini-endurance event for solo drivers, this is the perfect way to kick off your iRacing special event career, especially if you plan on tackling the big one in the future. It's your choice between a Mazda MX-5, a touring car, and a GT4. As mentioned, the week following, that's the 21st of January until the 23rd of January, sees the 2022 edition of the iconic Daytona 24-hour race take place. This is one of many events I will speak about in this video that uses IMSA regulations, comprising of LMP2 cars and GT3s. A test of teamwork and endurance, this event is famous for collisions between the classes and punishing those who lose concentration for a split second in traffic. Fancy another endurance race in GT3s? Well then, keep the February 11th weekend clear, as the Bathurst 12-hour at Mount Panorama may well appeal to you. If you thought Daytona was tough, you're in for a shock. This may only be a mere 12 hours, but with so many cars in the same class fighting it out, and so many walls that would win any fight, the key to success here is keeping it clean and consistent. One for the purists. The fourth event of the year is also held at Daytona and runs from February the 15th until the 20th. This time though, it's the famous Oval. The Daytona 500 might just be the most iconic stock car event in the world, and is a favourite amongst Oval fans. I even gave it a go last year and it ended exactly as you expected.
Coming down. Watch out. Watch out.
Oh my god. This will be the first 500 to use the next-gen Cup cars and will have both open and fixed setup variants. Up next, from the 25th of March, another grueling 12-hour endurance race, this time at Sebring. Like Daytona, this is an IMSA event with LMP2s and GT3s sharing the tarmac. If Bathurst was the ultimate test for drivers, then this is the ultimate test for cars, with Sebring renowned for its punishing bumps. Oh wait, this is sim racing, isn't it? Let's call it the ultimate test for your wrists. Good luck, direct drive users. The crazy endurance races keep on coming, and this one starting on April the 8th is arguably the craziest of them all. It's the Nurburgring 24-hour. This race takes place at the fearsome Nordschleife and consists of GT3s, GT4s, touring cars and Porsche Cup cars. Stock up on sleep to avoid a German nightmare. Oh, and practice. A lot. Going from one of the longest laps in the world to one of the fastest is the Indianapolis 500. This event takes place over 2 weekends, with the fixed setup races starting on the 13th of May and the open setup on the 20th. A race that needs no introduction as one of the 3 that make up the Triple Crown. I also gave this one a crack last year, and without giving you any spoilers, you better not miss your virtual flight to North Carolina, because 2 days later, on the 24th of May, it's time for the Coke 600 at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Another appearance for NASCAR Next Gen, this race will test your patience, and unlike Daytona, your ability to manage tyre wear and cornering speed. Staying over in the United States, the 17th of June kicks off the Watkins Glen 6-hour. The third iRacing special event of the season, imitating the IMSA WeatherTech Sports Car Series, this is a great one to kick off your IMSA career, as it's shorter in distance and a little easier to manage than both Daytona and Sebring. This track is awesome. Beware of multi-class traffic though, and make sure your spotter's turned on. The next GT3 endurance test comes in the form of the Spa 24-hour race, kicking off on the 22nd of July. This one is just as iconic as the Bathurst 12 hours, and just as epic. It's an annual favourite for hardcore endurance racing fans, with a huge variety in car selection and often captivating action. One mistake at Eau Rouge and your race could be over, so make sure you consider this when preparing your race setup. The Knoxville Nationals on the 19th of August marks the first appearance of dirt oval racing on the 2022 special event calendar. This one takes place in the 410 winged sprint cars and consists of multiple quick-fire heats before the consolation races and a series of knockout-style finals to determine an overall winner. Hugely exciting racing and a very cool format, this may be a fun one to try out this year. Bristol Motor Speedway has to be one of the coolest venues in all of motorsport. As you can imagine then, the virtual Bristol 500 is a favourite amongst NASCAR fans. Taking place between the 13th and 19th of September, this amphitheatre is not only a great place to watch racing, it's also a pretty cool track to drive. Overtaking has always been a challenge here though, so pick your moments and strike when the iron is hot. 1,000 kilometres of Bathurst, anyone? Yes please. iRacers head down under on the 16th of September to once again tackle Mount Panorama, and in high-powered rear-wheel drive machinery yet again. Considered the pinnacle of motorsport in Australia, this event is a calendar highlight for most hardcore racing fans. The supercars also provide a nice change from GT3s and LMP2s. First held in 1998 as the brainchild of Don Panos, the Petit Le Mans acted as an American warm-up for the 24-hour race in France. It quickly became a classic event in its own right, however, and now hosts the IMSA WeatherTech Sports Car season finale. This 10-hour virtual recreation takes place on October 7th. The iRacing Crandon Pro 4 Championship is up next, taking place on October the 23rd. This is a one-of-a-kind special event using the Pro 4 off-road truck, and you guessed it, Crandon International Raceway. This race aims to attract dirt racing fans from all over the world, and will likely grab the attention of road racing fans in the process. The fourth and final NASCAR Next Gen special event mirrors the finale of its real-life counterpart, with Phoenix Raceway playing host. The virtual edition runs from the 1st of November until the 6th of November on the iRacing platform, and much like Bristol, Daytona and Charlotte, will be a test of patience and strategy. The final GT3 endurance race of the season takes place on November 11th weekend at Suzuka. This 10-hour event is a slightly more appropriate entry point to the discipline in comparison to the Spa and Bathurst events, but don't underestimate the danger Suzuka poses. Seen as the pinnacle of super late model racing, the annual Winter Derby returns to the iRacing platform in virtual form on the 26th of November. Taking place on the half-mile Five Flags Speedway, this 300-lap shootout is a great way to end the year for oval fans. Strategy is key, but many tyres will be hurt in the process. In my opinion, this is a must-try event to end the year. Wait, there's more? Of course there is, it's the 2022 iRacing Chili Bowl. December 18th marks the final day of competition, and the biggest dirt midget event of the year will have a winner. This event consists of multiple races in the Tulsa Expo Center. Yes, it's actually indoors, culminating in a 55-lap final to determine the champion. Just imagine the noise. So that concludes our list of the iRacing special events currently scheduled for 2022. Again, I want to clarify that all of these dates and races are provisional, so make sure you keep an eye on the iRacing website for any changes. The selection of events this year is as good as ever, and with such a wide variety of disciplines, iRacing continues to smash it out of the park. I will definitely be trying my hand at a couple of these in the coming year, and if you want to see how I get on, or you don't care but you do love Davecam, make sure you subscribe to the Traxion channel, and let us know in the comments below which events you are most looking forward to this year. That's it from me, so until next time, thanks for watching, keep it pinned, and let the roaring commence.